video is brought to you by Sutco Transportation, now hiring Super B wood chip, Super B flat deck, Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sutco.ca, use promo code QUADFAN, and let them know I sent you, plus get an extra $100 on your first payday. And make sure you use my name as a reference. Any referral bonuses I get, I'll split with you guys. Good morning.
Morning.
Why?
Huh?
Did you say why?
I said morning.
Oh, you said morning. I heard why. I don't know why I heard that.
Why is it the morning? Yeah, that too.
It is 7 a.m. And the mountains look really cool. We heard some bad news, so we're gonna shoot a video first thing in the morning before the sun's even up. We heard we may not be able to unload today, even though we're gonna arrive at 8 a.m. to unload. So we may sit there all day, so we're trying to get there as early as possible, and hopefully they have a window open that we can sneak into and get unloaded. If I knew 100% we could not get unloaded, I would have stayed parking where we did last night and spent the day there. But there might be a chance of sneaking in between other appointments. Originally, I saw that it said delivery for Friday morning. I'm like, I don't know about that. They've been making a lot of mistakes in dispatch. So talked to dispatch and they're like, oh, let me make some phone calls and see if we can deliver on Thursday. Like they were, not dispatch, but one of the managers or supervisors or whatever. They seemed completely clueless where I was. It's like, dude, I'm going to be like a day early according to that appointment. I guess he had a bunch of other stuff going on and didn't realize. So I made some phone calls and said, yes, you can deliver between 9 and 10. And then late last night we got a message. Hey, it sounds like maybe 9 and 10 doesn't work for them. Just call me when you get close and I'll see if I can get you squeezed in. Like, okay. Make sure we show up early, and then hopefully there's more appointments available to get squeezed into. So we'll see. This might be the only driving we do today.
I hope not.
I hope not. I hope not. Plus 1 degree Celsius outside, and right at the beginning of this video, that was Bridge of the Gods. Following the Columbia River, westbound toward Vancouver, Washington, and then we'll turn south into Portland.
We had ice fog yesterday.
We did have ice fog yesterday. Thick ice fog. Yeah, dispatch instructed us to find a parking spot near the customer. I'm like, this is Portland. Good luck. So hopefully we find a good spot to park in Portland that's nearby. Yeah, we had some pretty thick ice fog yesterday. Yeah, had to put max heat on the windshield so it stayed thawed out. But yeah, plus 1 degree Celsius down here. No snow at all. Nice dry roads. Starting to get a little light outside. Sunrise is, I think, in half an hour from now. North Bonneville. Yeah, did I say we were on Highway 14? Westbound? I don't remember.
I don't think you said the highway. You said everything but the highway.
Everything but the highway number. Yes, there's a perfectly good interstate on the other side of the river. But then the boss has to pay extra fuel taxes. Or extra taxes per mile.
This is one of my favorite highways, so I will not complain.
It's a beautiful highway.
Even though it's been in the dark, it's still one of my favorites.
Is that snow? There's snow.
There's.
A little bit of snow in the ditches.
You can hear the soft rumble of trains in the night.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, just slightly there.
They keep you awake?
No, I think other traffic woke me up on
The downside sleeping in a rest area, you always have traffic blasting in, stopping and running, using the washroom, and then back in their car and they roar away. So you have all these doors always slamming and stuff. Rest areas tend to do that. Occurred to me, we should set that camera up so it stops blinking red when recording. I don't know if the other, is this camera blinking red on the front? Yeah. Flash me brights, but I don't have my brights on. Too late to tell them, so it's all good. Those blinking reds reflecting off the window might reflect back in the video. I don't know. Maybe they don't.
But at first hand, I can tell you your lights are bright.
My lights are bright. Very bright halogen lights, so even on low beams they are bright. So if people flash me, that's why. My headlights are very bright.
When I drive a personal vehicle in front of you, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be in front of you. You're blinding.
When I first got the truck, the lights were aimed a lot higher, so I got them adjusted way down, so less blinding.
I remember that. Having to go in and have them do that.
What's that?
Getting quite a bit brighter out. It's seething now.
Yes, it is getting brighter out. That's another thing I noticed. You guys can hear Jess better than I can now. When I'm editing video, it's like, oh yeah, Jess's voice is nice and clear on the mic, but I couldn't hear her. So the mic does a good job of capturing our voices better than I can hear Jess. So you guys can hear her better than me. Especially if she's talking towards the window.
The nice part is I can set this microphone up wherever I want.
Yes.
Hoping my jacket doesn't make a squeaky noise the whole time.
I hear squeaking noises in the back of the truck.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. It's been there all week. I've been pretty darn good at going back there and attacking it.
Definitely a trucker's highway because people are avoiding the extra taxes on the Oregon side. But not only do you have to pay per mile you drive in Oregon, you also have to pay extra taxes at the fuel pump. It's starting to get a lot brighter. Almost like someone flicked the switch.
Yep.
why you bother merging into this lane when this lane's the one that ends?
Imagine how beautiful this would have been if the trees covered in snow.
The trees were covered in snow?
Yep. It'd be beautiful. Winter.
Winter
landscape.
down here, yeah, that'd be pretty spectacular. A little bit of a hard climb here. So far the roads are pretty empty, but I think give it another hour and it'll be bumper to bumper.
For sure. A lot of people are just now waking up. Miles ahead. I'll try to get there. I'm trying. Trying to speed up while the sign tells me to slow down. I didn't think we would be in the snow.
Yeah, I didn't either. I did not think there'd be a little bit of snow down here. Man, imagine the chaos when it was snowing down here. Bet you these roads were all closed. a road here. Someone decided to build a road halfway up a cliff. In fact, you literally hang over the cliff here where they built a bridge.
It's like a wagon trail. Oh, I guess Lewis and Clark did this part maybe.
Lewis and Clark would have done this by boat.
Yeah. Like maybe people that followed the wagon eventually. Don't know.
Quite a scenic viewpoint though. Car behind me is starting to get impatient. That's okay. We'll let you guys go. Sometimes I'd come to a complete stop in that shoulder driving there. Like just everybody behind me, just go. Get out of here. I need a new line behind me. Look, there's a new line behind me. I think that was the last of the passing lane zone, so you're stuck behind me until we get 4-lane, bud.
Somebody didn't turn the light on more.
Yep, as you get out of the thicker forest, it's a lot brighter out here. That's one of my waypoints. As the GPS goes, there's a perfectly good interstate on the other side of the river. Why aren't you riding on there? Honestly, I'm not even sure if the company saves money running this road. The extra taxes are not that much higher. You use a lot more fuel on this highway because you're constantly up and down. And a lot more tire because you're always turning. Never in a straight line like the interstate, so I suspect the company's not saving anything. Us running 14. But I'm still going to run 14 because it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit slower. Oh, I'm going to choose this. Good idea.
Trees are still pretty cool when they're naked because the moss you look.
Yeah, you got all the moss growing through because we're getting closer and closer to the rainforest. As we get closer to the coast, you start seeing all these trees with moss hanging off of them. It's kind of neat. Not that you guys can see that on video, but take our word for it. It's kind of neat. Yeah, it's kind of cool how Highway 14, you start in the desert and end up in a rainforest.
Yeah.
And then end up on the ocean if you keep going far enough. Well, is it still Highway 14 that direction? Maybe not. I think 14 might end in Vancouver. Vancouver, Washington. Welcome to Washugal. Some CB radio there going on.
It is MM15XP11. Thank you.
Sounds like a chipper and a trucker talking to each other. This is my PO pickup number. Right, there's a roundabout here. I should slow down. It's a good idea. We're delivering to a brand new customer we've never delivered to before, so should be interesting.
I agree.
Hopefully today's a Thursday and not a Monday.
Oh no, we don't have another Monday.
So far we've had Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and today we're not sure yet. Accident ahead. And 4 miles. GPS with live traffic updates is super handy. Not always accurate, but it kind of gives you a rough idea of what's coming up ahead.
Kind of comment that we should use Google Maps or that Waze.
Yeah, use Waze or Google Maps, yeah. And
It doesn't work for big rigs. Like, seeing where the accidents are, sure, but it doesn't route you the proper roads like this does.
I know truck drivers that use Google Maps. And I've heard all these stories of ending up in some residential area and they come back out with damaged toolboxes, damaged tires, all this stuff gets broken on their stuff because they're jumping curves. There's no way a 52-foot trailer fits along the roads that Google Maps puts us on.
This GPS is built for big rigs. It's built to know the roads you can go on.
It's literally a big rig GPS.
It takes the stress out of I can go there or not go there.
Having said that, it's not perfect,
No.
but it's definitely a better tool than Google Maps. You punch in your weight, you punch in your length, your width, your height, and then it'll calculate a route that weight, that size of vehicle is allowed to drive on. Now, having said that, laws change, roads change. A vibration. Printer's going again. We had to print something yesterday, that's why.
And so that's kind of why we use Google Maps and stuff for like reference where accidents are, but that's about it.
Yeah, we will log into Google Maps for just a quick, hey, what's the traffic doing? Where's the red? To help with, because that's more, Google Maps is more accurate with traffic than the Garmin is, or at least displays it more visually.
Yeah.
And also we use Google Maps and Street View to look at the customer. So before coming up to this, like I've never been to this customer before, but I've already Google Mapped it, Street Viewed it. I know where their entrances is. I know where there might be possible parking. I have all this stuff in my head already, so I'm not going in completely blind. I have a very good visual reference of where I'm going when we arrive at the customer. So I do use Google Maps for stuff like that. But general navigation, stick to the GPS that puts me on truck routes. I've also asked if you guys know some good shortcuts here and there, and some of you guys have given me cool shortcuts. Others have not taken into account that I'm hauling a 52-foot trailer. I'm like, oh, I'll try that shortcut. No. Big rig has no business on this road. That's a great shortcut for cars, but not for me. There we go. I was expecting this somewhere. So somewhere we're going to see a bunch of brake lights. Here they are. Yep, brake lights, more brake lights. Garmin says it's not very long. The delay, it says less than 5 minutes. So we just gotta get through that. Incident or whatever it is. Maybe the accident's cleared up by now too.
There's a digital sign. I think you want to be over, but I can't quite tell. It's way at the end over there.
I don't see a digital sign.
Oh
yeah, way down there, yep.
I see they see it too. Force your way in. The other car is like, no, you're not. And they're like, yes, you are. I don't understand your game. On his cell phone. Oh, on their cell phone. Both cars on their cell phone. Cell phone sitting on their steering wheels. What? That white pickup in front of us is a real weird flashing light when he stops.
Yep, some people do that. When you hit the brakes, it does a flash, flash, flash. Yeah. I've seen it on some newer cars that do that.
Whatever that
you maybe can do that aftermarket too. I suspect our video is going to end in this traffic jam.
Oh, I'm actually quite surprised.
What's that?
The car knows how to merge beside us.
Yeah, people know how to merge pretty good here. There might be one guy that comes shooting by us still, but quite a bit of frost on that car.
Mm-hmm.
Because they could go right to here before merging. That would be the proper way. But they're doing a good job. I've seen much worse. Much worse. Looks like the black car in front of us is going to force trying to get in there. If it looks like it's easy to merge to the left, I'll merge early. If not, I'll just go right to the end and then merge at the end.
Well, this pickup seems very nice. Just like leaving lots of room. Like, come on, car.
Here I could speed up and go straight out ahead, but I'm just going to match the traffic.
Looks like that car's trying to leave you room.
There's a black car between us. The pickup decided to slow down.
It's a very nice pickup. It's a good driver.
So I'm towing the whole line up all the way down here so we start merging later. So looks like we had a broken down cube van. Front end might fire extinguisher.
Fire? Yeah.
Yeah, cube van caught on fire. Fire extinguisher powder all over the place. I guess that's as good of a place to end the video as anywhere. Thank you for putting up with an early morning video. I'm glad we have a little bit of time to end the video before I have to try to figure out where to park. Because that's always takes all my energy, so I'll figure that out, and then hopefully tomorrow's video is back in Canada and not leaving Washington, or leaving Vancouver, Washington tomorrow morning. So we'll see how it goes. Hoping tomorrow's video is in Canada. If it's in the US, if you see a little American flag at the end, you know today sucked. If you see a Canadian flag at the end of tomorrow's video, you know today was a pretty good day. So thank you guys so much for watching, for the support you guys give us. Really appreciate it. We are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.
Can't honk at these nice people.
I know.
Okay, just fade out. Bye.